Welcome, beautiful souls. I'm Sue Williams, and this is another episode of Energy, Intuition, Transformation on Moonstruck TV and A1R Psychic Radio. So thank you for joining me again today. Now, today's topic is one of my favorites, but it may be new to you, and it's all about quantum jumping. Now, don't worry, this isn't about time travel or teleportation. It's not science fiction, actually, either. It's actually a gentle and profound practice that anyone can use to shift into a better version of themselves, emotionally, energetically, and even physically. So today's episode is called Quantum Jumping Made Simple. Shift into a better version of you. Now, we'll break it down so it's easy to understand. I'll walk you through the steps and we'll do a short meditation to prepare your energy for your own personal quantum leap. So, what is quantum jumping? If you haven't heard of it before, I'll tell you now exactly what it is. In simple terms, quantum jumping is the practice of aligning with a version of yourself that already exists in a parallel timeline, where you've already achieved or embodied what you desire. This is not a spiritual fantasy. It's rooted in real principles of quantum theory. In quantum physics, all possibilities exist until we observe or choose just one. This means there are an infinite number of versions of you in infinite realities. Somewhere there's a version of you who is perhaps a brilliant artist, musician, or actor. In another version, you may be able to speak many different languages. There may be a version of you who, at this very moment, is abundant and thriving, or perhaps aligned with love, purpose, and health. So quantum jumping is about tuning into that version of you, not your current one, but the one that you really want. And you borrow that version of you, their mindset, their energy, and even their behaviors, and you step into it with awareness. So why does this matter? Because many people are trying to change their life using the same mindset, same patterns, and the same energy that created their current situation. But you can't change the movie by staying in the same scene. You need to shift frequency, not just behavior. Quantum jumping is a powerful tool for healing, self-actualization, and empowerment. And the best part, it's accessible. You don't need to be a physicist or a guru. You just need intention. You just need to know what you really want. So this week, I've drawn a card from the Clarifying Life Situations Oracle deck. I just love this deck. It has 80 cards, but the messages are just so profound and so real. And the actual card that I have chosen is very appropriate. It's the Gate of Opportunities. And the message on this card is pass through the gate of opportunities wherein new paths interfurl with boundless potential. So, wow, this card reminds us that in every moment, a doorway to a new version of ourselves may quietly appear. We often don't see it until we shift our perspective or change our energy. The gate of opportunities is not a single event, it's a state of being. And it asks you to notice the invisible doors around you, the quiet nudges, the unexpected invitations that life offers when you declare, I am ready to become more of who I truly am. And it perfectly echoes today's message. That when we open ourselves to new possibilities, new versions of ourselves become available. The universe doesn't just respond, it actually reshapes itself to reflect the new timeline that we are choosing. So let's talk about how to do it. I'm going to break it down into 3 simple steps. Number 1, identify your desired version. Get clear on what you want to shift. Ask yourself, what version of me would feel better than this, the way I'm feeling now? How would that version of me act, think, feel? What would they know that I have forgotten? This isn't about fixing yourself. It's about choosing to remember a version of you that already holds your potential. You don't need to figure out how it all happens. You just need to clearly identify the self that you want to visit. Now, the second step is to feel the frequency. Now begin to embody that new version. How do they walk, speak, respond to challenges? Use imagination to tune in, not just as fantasy, but as a frequency match. And a tip is to let go of, will this work? Just play with the idea and try this affirmation. I choose to align with the version of me who already holds what I seek. And the third step is to anchor it with action. Take one action that aligns with your new identity. This doesn't need to be big. Maybe you speak up when you usually stay silent. Maybe you eat differently, move differently, dress differently. One small shift tells the universe, I have jumped timelines. Repeat this process often. Quantum jumping is not a one-time leap. It's a practice, and the more you practice, the better you get. So let's go inward and set the tone for your personal jump. And let's have this just brief meditation preparing for your quantum jump. As always, never listen to this or do any of these guided meditations when you're driving or you need to have your full awareness around you. And if you are driving or unable to have your full attention on this meditation at the moment, listen to it with your eyes open and come back to it in the replay. So find a comfortable position, and if it's safe to do so, gently close your eyes or perhaps just soften your gaze. Take a deep breath in through the nose and let it out through the mouth. Again, inhale and exhale longer than you inhaled. Let your shoulders drop. Let your mind settle. Now imagine standing in a peaceful field, one that stretches endlessly in all directions. The light here is gentle, golden, almost otherworldly. In front of you, you see a shape begin to form. It's you, but a version of you who holds the frequency of everything you desire. See that version of you and see their posture, their expression, their glow. As you walk towards them, you feel safe, curious, and excited. You're not trying to become them. You're remembering that you are them. Now step into their energy. Breathe it in. Feel how they move, how they feel about their life, what they've let go of, what they've embraced, and whisper softly, I am choosing to align with the version of me who already holds this frequency. Let that version of you wrap around your own energy field like a cloak of recognition and power. You are coming home. Take another breath. Now imagine a symbol, any image that comes to mind, as a sign that your jump is anchoring in. Trust what you see. Don't question it. It will be the perfect symbol just for you. Begin to return to the present moment, bringing that symbol and that version of you with you. Maybe wiggle your fingers and toes, move your shoulders, and now, if they were closed, gently open your eyes. You're back, but you are not the same. You have just shifted. Even if it felt small or subtle, believe me, something has changed. Quantum jumping isn't about becoming someone else. It's about stepping into the expanded truth of who you already are. Now, this week, I invite you to try this daily. Identify your next level self. Feel their frequency. Anchor it with an action. And trust that even when things seem still, that you really are on this new track. You're not starting from scratch. You're starting from soul. So thank you for joining me this week and sharing this quantum moment with me. And remember, the version of you that you're longing for is already waiting. You just need to meet them halfway. So until the next time we meet, and I hope it will be very soon, I'm Sue, and you can contact me through my website, holistic-health.au. And remember that you have just taken a step into your own timeline of magic and expansion. Just try it and try to connect with a different version of yourself every time you do a quantum jump. You now have the tools to be able to do this. So try it, because it's so much fun and you will expand the person you are. So remember, stay luminous, have a blessed week, and I look forward to speaking with you very soon. Bye for now.